Good morning. Guten Morgen. Wie geht's, meine Freundin? $50 players. Eventually, I'm going to learn what the time difference is between Ohio and France. Instead of looking this up all the time. Okay, so 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Okay. I'm also going to figure out what the most popular time for people to be on this is. Because queue times can get pretty horrendous during the light hours of the day. I feel like the volume in this game is it's so loud. I don't know if it's just my sound settings or what, but I listened back to a couple of my streams to hear how it sounded. And the first one was the music was so loud I could barely hear myself. And then in the next one I fixed it. But because the music was so loud in the first one, I didn't realize that the sound effects were also incredibly loud. So the next one was it was just jarring because you'd have these random, really loud sounds like that right there. That scared me a little bit. Okay. Enough banter. Time for gameplay. Studious Disciple. Beauty Sleep. I think the last few times I've given away my early Vanishing Gates because I felt like it was too early, I would regret it because my opponent would like play a landmark really fast. In this mirror match though, I don't think there really is any threats I'm concerned with early. I wonder if at some point they'll become like a gentleman's agreement between players who play these heroes. Yeah, like there's just no need to use the powers every turn. Unless you save it, I guess. Otherwise the game's just gonna it's just gonna play as a normal game. Okay. Let's get Studious Disciple into the reserve. It'll suck here if he has a 1-drop to block this. Really? I guess that means I could play mine and not feel guilty about it. No. Let's play this. Celestial Blast. A guilt-free throwaway at this point in the game. Okay. I think maybe I just play Conjuring Seal here and risk losing both territories. Because Beauty Sleep here feels really bad. And I've said this before, it's really hard to find an opportunity to play Conjuring Seal anyway. Like you're almost always going to be giving up territory to play Conjuring Seal. Unless your opponent plays like a landmark or something. Okay. He's getting really aggressive with these spells. Like he's hitting a lot of really small stuff with them. That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather be stopped here than him progress there. Because I have so much card advantage that I don't care about me not progressing. I care about him putting on pressure on me. That's what I don't want. I do not mind being slowed down at all at this point in the game. Spycraft is really good here because he's played these really strong spells so early. Don't need... See, I don't know. I would say don't need Conjuring Seal here. Playing the back half feels really bad. There's really not many good targets in this matchup for Banishing Gate. I guess it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Because if I really need it, I could play the back half of Conjuring Seal. And there's plenty of other card advantage in my deck. Alright, just face check here. Oh, I didn't use my hero power yet. Just got the rare one. Okay. That immediately catches him back up in card advantage. But it also means he gives away this turn. This day, rather. What do I want to spycraft here? Probably the off you go. We have a little while, I think. A few turns at least before Beauty Sleep is actually a concerning card for me. I don't think it's good early. You give too much value to your opponent for the next turn. So we'll hit off you go. It's a shame that I don't have anything to play for 2 to punish. That's okay though. Alright, we catch up in territories. 1 card behind in hand, so he is advantaged on us right now. Really hoping he might forget it. This is a bad turn for me to be pushed into priority. Everything I have is so expensive. The best thing I think I can do here is play Alice because it leaves Off You Go and Beauty Sleep up if I really need it. Ideally I could play this, so I'm not losing card advantage out of my reserve at the end of the turn. He's really going to town with the Beauty Sleeps. Okay. Good play by him. Oh, he couldn't cast it. His hand cost a 5. So I know he has it now. So this turn, I'm guessing he'll probably play it on Alice. pass back priority again with magic training. If I really wanted to, I could do it again with Alice. Now that he's put it there. I think I will. Could be a good opportunity here with Isatok. Otherwise I can block and pass with Moonlight Jellyfish on the left. Yeah. Play this left. Because for 2 mana, you could still play something to add stats to this, to beat this. But I don't think Ysmir has anything for 2 that would add enough here to beat this. Beauty Sleep. I still get the effect though. Now I actually, for 2 turns. Okay, this guy's burning through what was his card advantage really fast. He's got to discard so much out of reserve now. That feels bad. Not for me. For me it feels okay. For him, I'm sure it feels bad. Okay. Maybe 5 cost Conjuring Seal this turn. There's not much to do here, because we can only play to Isatok's side. Start with this. Okay. He'll run out sooner or later. That's not actually doing anything though, is it? Okay. Now I think he's not in a great spot. He slept this into this turn again. So I'm up with a 4/4 from the beginning of this turn. I'm up 1 card on him. I'll have 2 in reserve while he has 1 in reserve. So I won't need Conjuring Seal. I have card advantage. I'm not playing down. Okay, nice. This is a good hand. Good start for him. Not a bad start, at least. There's just not many Ysmir characters that actually have decent stats. He's blocking me here on water. This for 4. Still leave quite a bit up. The only thing I'm really thinking about right now is like not overplaying into my reserve. This gives me a card back though. Means I'm winning again. Okay. He knows I have those. He's thinking. Thinking. It's a good sign for us. He wasn't sure if he wanted to give me another turn of it. Oh. That's really interesting. Do I do the same? Is the question. Can't do it to Istatok, because then I won't have enough to be winning on water. I can't do it to Alice either, actually. Bobby Yaga's not that great of a target for it. So no, I don't think that I do. And I mean, this should be pretty easy to deal with. He didn't have a lot of great targets there. That was a really interesting play, though. To coax as many cards out of me as he could, and then just give up the turn and try and carry on a threat over to the next turn. Just need him to burn through some mana here. He wants to keep at least 3 up for this beauty sleep. There it is. See, now I wish I still had this for 1 in my hand. I could play a Istatok right and then sleep it like he did. Now I want to move. He's gonna get a 4/4/4 for 4 next turn. Seems pretty obvious that this is proper. Yeah. Plays it on my reserve too. I need to clear some space. I love this card. I only run the Isatok over this because I feel that 1 mana difference is huge. 6 instead of 7. And this is nice that you get it for 4 with some really good stats. Especially if you upgrade to the rare. A 5/5/5 for 4 in Ysmir is really nice. But generally I care about its ability and this card's ability more. So I'd rather just pay less up front. Okay. Okay, I think this is a really good spot for me. 3/2/2. Block here. Push this off. He still has Beauty Sleep. I have 3 mana open. Which means I can still cast my own Beauty Sleep if I need it. Didn't use my hero power. That's a pretty big error at this point in the game. Need to pay more attention to where this is at. Just check that at the start of every turn. Nice. Nice. There's nothing I could play to change the outcome of anything. So, I think I just play Conjuring Seal. Okay. What's nice about Ysmir is when you get to these ultra late game stages, it feels like it's one of the few factions that can still use 12 mana. Okay. That was really good for him. He used almost all of his mana though. Can't play Dorothy anymore. Oh, it's for 3. That's right. could he have for 1 mana? I can check. Okay, so for 4 puts me to 5. Grab this, play this. I go to 4. Play it again for 3. And that's game. Yeah. Good game. Good game, good game. Wonder if it's the same guy that was really fast. I don't think so. Too early for this. And too early for this. Even though I don't like Beauty Sleep early, I like to try and keep at least 1 copy of it if I can, because it is so good. You can hold on to it to the late game, and if you really need it for something in the early game, for 1 mana, it's so accessible. We can go first. Still probably too early for Dorothy. Like even at 5 mana, you still don't want to play her at 5 mana. You need to be able to capitalize on that ability. I feel like what's nice about Ysmir is you can give away like your threats pretty early to your mana pool and feel okay about it because you have so much draw. I mean, I can make it so we're both progressing here and draw a card, and then I could go right if he doesn't play this right. But if he does play this right, I don't really have a good follow-up to that. There I could Beauty Sleep and play from behind next turn if I wanted to greed for the territory. Could play Conjuring Seal for 2. It's a bit too risky. Let's see what I get off this. Okay, it'd be nice if he doesn't play this right now, but he will, most likely. Okay, nice though. Okay, so I can still... He would have advanced twice, I would have only advanced once. Now he'll advance once, I'll advance once. So this is actually much better for me that he did that. People don't realize little things like that, I feel like. They just... Because he had, like, I mean, he had that information. He knew I had that. I guess he didn't know what else I had, but with only 1 mana in Ysmir, there's just not many options. Spycraft is so good against Axiom. I only have 1 of these in here, and I should probably add another. It's generally good against Bravos, too. Really good. Against this hero, I don't want to give away Conjuring Seal. Oh, man. Orders Trooper doesn't seem like much, but it's really nice that you can, like, face check your opponent and, like, get force priority onto them for just 1 mana. Like this turn, like I'll make him start, then I could pass back again for 1. Where do I want to Spycraft this? kinda. Alice can't deal with that. If he plays it over here, I can just... No, I can't advance past him because this is only nature water. This is really strong for him, this turn in particular, actually, because of this map setup. Nice. Try and get him to use the last of his mana. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I'm blocking him left and I'm moving left. So he's like, Ortis Trooper at rare might seem like such a silly card, but it's so useful. For 1 mana, 1 of each stat. Like little situations like this, I'm blocking and I'm passing him. He's got 3 creatures on the board and I have 1. And I matched him in territory movement. Okay. At this point, holding Dorothy's probably starting to look okay. Sometime in the next few turns, I might want to play her. Flamella's really good, but more so in like the really late game, because you have enough mana to play him, play the spell, and then probably replay it again to get like full value. Little things like that can really catch your opponent off guard, I think. This hero, by the way, I only realized this yesterday, how strong this card is. Because the scrap counters never come off. Draw a card, then put a card from your hand into your reserve. It's infinite card advantage once you get 5 scrap counters on there. You compare that to Bravos' version of like the late game hero with the heroism counters. Characters can only get so expensive. So like you can't keep drawing off of it. There's a limit, and like even curving with that card is really difficult. So I feel like this isn't overpowered. I think Bravos' version of a late game hero is just really underpowered. This is really good for him. Okay. See where he goes. He's probably gonna want to play this. I'm guessing he hits Magic Training or Baba Yaga. People are always like so almost too eager to use their sabotage. Like for 3 mana, putting something down and like getting rid of one of these, I don't think any of these are really worth hitting. Yeah, I think that's terrible. I throw this card away all the time. Common Baba is not good. Especially from reserve, you don't even get the draw. So now I can force a response on the right side. He can't even beat me there. I could play Alice to left. No, that wouldn't win actually. So maybe I just match him and play Conjuring Seal. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Good draw. This Baba Yaga, I think, is quite good. It's got really good stats for a 3-drop in Ysmir, at least. Not by any other faction standards, I don't think. This card's so strong too. He needs another landmark though. Force a response on the left. Okay. 4, 4, 4. If I play Dorothy right, I'm passing on right and I'm passing on left. He has to go left to at least block this, or I mean, he could probably pass it himself. This is where a Beauty Sleep might be nice. At this point in the game, a Beauty Sleep would be really good. Dorothy costs 5 though. So that's basically the rest of the May. Alice could win here. No, it could only match because we're only on nature. This is only on Earth, which is his highest stat. So if I match, I'd probably match with this instead so I can at least draw. I have another Alice to play somewhere as a follow-up. Let's see. This turn might just end up being really good for him. Okay. So I can just tie with him on both fronts, or push this into a sudden death style game where we both move 1, which I might do if I had a Beauty Sleep in hand. What to do? It's just a question of the longer this goes on, do I think it's better for him or do I think it's better for me? I think it's probably better for him because he has this landmark. That landmark is really strong, and the more things he gets in reserve, the more he'll be able to capitalize on it. This card, now that he has 2 permanents, is really good. So I need to try and end this. Like, it won't matter that this loses fleeting if next turn is the last turn. A little late for some Conjuring Seals. Tried another 1-drop. I feel really good about this. I guess I could use Alice's ability and play Ortis Trooper. See what he plays. Maybe I have an opportunity for Kraken's Wrath. Probably not. He just played a 4-craft. Ah, that was really good. That was really good for him. He still has 6 mana up. Let's check right. The thing I really want to play right now is Dorothy. The 3 mana on Axiom is a significant amount. If I played 2 things instead, what do you think? It'd just be Conjuring Seal and Alice. So the alternatives aren't even really that great. I might even just play Conjuring Seal. I haven't seen any of my Beauty Sleeps this game, which is pretty weird. So I feel like my odds of finding one are fairly high. There should be 3 in here still, out of 16 cards. And for 4 mana, I still have a Banishing Gate up. So if he only goes to 1, if he leaves only 1 creature on one of these sides, I can keep him from winning the game this turn. Off you go, doesn't hit anything here. That's terrible. Okay. Damn. Obviously, I was really hoping you'd play something a little more expensive. Yeah, this is my best bet. If I lose, I lose. Okay. Him having this as a threat, Kraken's Wrath, doesn't seem like something I should hold on to. Yeah, I could Spycraft it since I'm on first, actually. He only has 4 cards in hand. I hit this. He can resupply though. He can resupply a lot. Dorothy, off you go, Spycraft. Maybe that's the line of play here. Playing for Celestial Blast is always really risky because you just don't know how much they're going to be able to play. If they have more than 2 threats, it's a problem. If we get Isatok, that would be nice. Let's start with this. Not ideal for me. Smart. Okay, so I could off you go this, he plays this, I Dorothy it. He still has 3 mana up with 3 cards in hand in this. He only needs 1 space. If I play this right, this can beat it by itself. If I play Alice left. Sure wish I still had that Vanishing Gate. It's not looking good. I think I'm going to lose here. I don't think it matters how I play this. I'll play the cheapest thing first and just see what he does. I don't think there's any good lines of play given the known information. Oh, duh. It didn't even have fleeting. Shit. Yeah, he's got it. A couple pretty serious misplays there. I think he wins that either way though. Sometimes the other guy just wins. And that's life sometimes. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. I'll probably be back on later to stream some more games. So.